Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I roll and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd of leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The winter. Watch out now, come heavy water. It's high now, not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. Oh, 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 pay what you owe. Watch out now, come heavy water.
Man, my mistake. It's damn, namaste. And darling, nama, cause I'm searching for better days. Tijuana, I'm cutting through this with my switchblade to katanas, cause I've learned something from years ahead hunting. If I got something to say, then I'ma say something. A glutton for all these beatings and fighting for what I'm loving. If the whole world's throwing up sparks, I keep on trucking, yeah. I ain't got time for y'all to get your heads right. I'll find some rope and you can go and hang tight. It's getting dark as midnight. This beat swinging so hard, we in a fist. Tippy toe, watch me dip and roll round the corner, run another level. Watch my in the glow, I'll be switching colors, red, green, and gold.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
His first throw is an interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Keeping it with Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. From the left hash, this is from 47. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Right back to Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yellow!
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Aziz Al-Shire has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Stroud from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the... to the defense right there.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They're set up at the 35 now. A 1st down carry for Pacheco. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs. With it, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Hardman with a return. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
And they pick him off again. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans get the football back down at the 27-yard line. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Hardman with a return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
They motion Dell over left. Stroud throwing here on first. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Has the Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Fire down these two.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Stroud off the play fake. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
15.
A final throw before the break. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On play action, here's Stroud. He's on the move. He's got it inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from 40 on the right hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And their lead stays halted at 20. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets him around 6 there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Yellow.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll get this down to the 40. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. He puts everything behind this one. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Yellow.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A handoff for Mixon, running right. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
All right.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has his man. It's Mixon. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Handoff now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Everly's kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this